So hello and welcome guys, this is Ashutosh your host, and today guys we are going to learn superposition theorem, and we will learn today how to solve superposition problems and what is the statement of superposition theorem. So guys, let's start. So guys, here you can check the statement. What is the statement of superposition theorem? So guys, in a network of linear resistances containing more than one generator or source of EMF, the current which flows at any point is the sum of all the currents which would flow at that point if each generator were considered separately and all the other generators replaced for the time being by resistances equal to their internal resistances. So guys, another statement you can check in the next slide. This is the statement. If you can read this, in any multi-source complex network consisting of linear bilateral elements, the voltage across or current through any given element of the network is equal to the algebraic sum of the individual voltages or currents produced independently across or in that element by each source acting independently when all the remaining sources are replaced by their respective internal resistance. So guys, here is a problem. You can see how it is going to be solved. So basically, what are the steps? So if you can see over here on the screen, so guys, अगर आप यहाँ पर देखें, this is the problem is given over here. Okay, this is a circuit जो कि आपको दिया गया है और देयर आर टू वोल्टेज सोर्स. एक वोल्टेज सोर्स 2.05 वोल्ट का है एंड सेकेंड वोल्टेज सोर्स 2.15 वोल्ट का है एंड रजिस्टेंसेस आर कनेक्टेड इन द सर्किट. ओके, डिफरेंट रजिस्टेंसेस. ओके, मोर देन टू रजिस्टेंसेस आर देयर. सो गाइस, आपको एट ए टाइम वन सोर्स सेलेक्ट करना पड़ेगा इन ऑर्डर टू सॉल्व द सर्किट. You have to select one source at a time, and the another source will be replaced with its internal resistance. Okay, so यहाँ पर दो अगर हैं दो sources of EMF हैं. If there are two sources of EMF, so there will be two equivalent circuits like this. This will be number one and this will be number two, as you can see over here. So guys, यहाँ पर पहला सर्किट जो बनेगा आप देख सकते हैं कि first we will consider this voltage 2.05 volt will be there in the circuit, and this voltage 2.15 voltage value will be replaced with their internal resistances. Okay, so its internal resistance is ideal internal resistance is 0, so it will be replaced with short circuit. Okay, so and this will be another circuit where we will take 2.15 volt and we will replace this voltage source 2.05 over here. Okay, you can see and now okay, and now we have to find out the value of current in this branch. We have to find out the current in this branch 1 ohm. ओके, सो दिस विल बी I1. ओके, इस सर्किट का जो करंट है जो इस रेजिस्टेंस में फ्लो होगा दैट विल बी I1. और सेकेंड सर्किट जो है इन द सेकेंड सर्किट वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द वैल्यू ऑफ करंट I2 इन द सेम ब्रांच 1 ohm. ओके, सो गाइस, पहले आप देख सकते हैं फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू कैन चेक what are the different steps of solving superposition theorem. So you can see over here step number 1, select a single source acting alone, short the other voltage sources and open the current sources. If internal resistances are not known, if known, replace them by their internal resistances. Second step, find the current through or the voltage across the required element due to that source under consideration using a suitable नेटवर्क सिंप्लीफिकेशन टेक्निक. आप कोई सी भी मेथड यहाँ अप्लाई करके करंट फाइंड कर सकते हैं एंड देन रिपीट करना है आपको. स्टेप नंबर 3 इज रिपीट द अबव 2 स्टेप्स फॉर ऑल द सोर्सेज. And number fourth step, add the individual effects produced by individual sources to obtain the total current in or voltage across the element. और लास्ट में guys आपको जो रिजल्ट होगा उसको डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ करंट ओके आपको ऐड करना है, एल्जेब्रिक सम करना है करंट्स का. ओके सो लेट्स check the problem. Okay, in the next slide. So this is the problem guys, you already see this is the problem. Okay, this is the problem we have given. There are two voltage sources are given and at a time one voltage source is to be considered. So in the slide आप यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं, you can see over here 2.05 volt is remaining in the circuit and other voltage source is replaced with their internal resistance. So now find out the current. You can apply, यहाँ पर आप KVL apply कर सकते हैं, KCL अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, नोडल एनालिसिस अप्लाई कर सकते हैं और आपको यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द वैल्यू ऑफ I1. ओके सो यहाँ पर इसने रिडक्शन, यहाँ पर जो सॉल्यूशन है, सो सॉल्यूशन हैज अप्लाइड द रिडक्शन मेथड. सो यू कैन सी टोटल करंट आप फाइंड कर सकते हैं. यू कैन फाइंड आउट टोटल करंट. द फॉर्मूला फॉर दैट इज V अपॉन R इक्विवेलेंट. And how to find R equivalent? So here 0.04 and 1 ohm will be in parallel. Okay, both will be in parallel and it will be in series with the 0.05 ohm. So the parallel combination of 0.04 into 1 divided by 1 plus 0.04 becomes this and will be added in series with 0.05 ohm. So R equivalent will be 0.05 plus 0.0 ampere, okay, sorry, ohm. So it will become 0.088 ohm. And so the total current you can find out from the above formula. This is the formula of total current. आपने R equivalent find कर लिया है, already find. Okay, we R equivalent and V is 2.05 divided by R equivalent. So you will get total current 23.29 ampere. आपके पास total current होगी. Now अब ये current divide होगी. Now this current will be divided from here, from this node. One current will pass through this resistance and another current I1 will pass through 1 ohm resistance. So we have to find out the value of current I1 in this branch. 1 ohm branch में आपको find करना है, तो आप apply कर सकते हैं. You can apply current division method. So I1 will be equal to total current. ये total current है और इसका front का resistance आपको पहले लिखना पड़ेगा. Write the front resistance 0.04 first and then add all the resistances, parallel resistances, then it will become 0.8957 ampere current. And so okay, same method will be applied in the second circuit. आप यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं, you can see over here in the second circuit we have considered this voltage 2.15 volt is considered और जो दूसरा वोल्टेज सोर्स है उसको इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस जो 0 ओम है उससे रिप्लेस किया गया है एंड दैट इज द शॉर्ट सर्किट. सो यू कैन सी हियर नाउ अगेन ये वाला बैटरी जो है अगेन विल सेंड द करंट in this circuit in 0.05 ohm branch and I2 will flow in this branch of 1 ohm. Now we have to again find out the current value in this 1 ohm branch. So फिर से आपने reduction method apply कर सकते हैं. You can use reduction method whether KVL or nodal analysis. So guys, R equivalent can be find out like this. Here 1 ohm and 0.05 ohm will be in parallel. So the parallel combination of these will be equal to 0.0476 ohm and in series resistance there will be 0.04 ohm. So guys, here you can see the 1 ohm and 0.05 will be in parallel and in the series with 0.04 ohm. So the equivalent resistance will be this and you can find out the total current by using this formula I total equal to V upon R equivalent. So it will become 2.15 divided by 0.0876 something then the total current will come 24.54, and now the current will be again divided from here. यहाँ से current फिर से divide होती है, एक इस वाले रेजिस्टेंस में जाएगी और I2 will flow in this resistance of 1 ohm branch. So we have to find out the current in this branch. So again applying current division method, you can find out I2 equal to 24.54 into 0.05 divided by 1 plus zero point 0.05 something equal to 1.168. This will be the current in I2 branch. And now आपको यहाँ पर guys check करना है कि whether in the both the circuits what is the direction of current. आपको यहाँ पर check करना पड़ेगा guys कि what is the direction of current in previous circuit and the next circuit. Okay, so how many circuits are there? So if there are two circuits and the direction of current is the same, so that the current values will be added. So the net current by superposition theorem will be added, or if the direction of current is opposite it in one of the circuits, so it will be subtracted. So now we will see in the next slide. You can see here, okay, जैसा कि आप यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं, यहाँ पर direction of current, you can see the direction of current in this circuit from right to left. Okay, you can see this is the direction I1, and the direction of current I2 is again right to left. So the direction of current will be same, and therefore the current, total current will be added. So now total current, you can write it down. You can okay, now total current in 1 ohm branch by superposition theorem, IT equal to I1 plus I2, and in the same direction, so it will become 2.06 ampere. So guys, that's how you can solve the superposition theorem problems. Okay, whether there are current sources, voltage sources, too many sources, you can find out the value of current or voltages. So guys, that's it for today. So guys, now we are going to verify the superposition theorem, okay, in multisim software. So now you can see over here we have drawn the same circuit. You can see over here I have connected zero point 0 ohm resistance, zero point 0.05 0.05 resistance, zero point 0.04 ohm resistance, 1 ohm resistance, and there are two voltage sources, 2.05 volt, 2.15 volt, and there is a multimeter. This is the multimeter, okay, and it is showing the reading 2.06 ampere. Okay, when you will run the simulation from here, then it will tell the readings. So guys, it is telling the total current 2.06 ampere. Okay, so we have, okay, we have connected multimeters in each of the circuit. Okay, we have drawn and constructed the circuit in this fashion, like you have seen. Okay, here you can see over here, this is the circuit diagram. You already seen this. So one time we are taking 2.05 volt, okay, and the other voltage source is replaced with its internal resistances. So here you can see the current value is 891.296 milliampere, okay, and in another ammeter you can see when you will run the simulation, it will show 1.168 एम्पियर. So guys, आप यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं, you can see, you can check the answers. Okay, you can check the answer. So 0.8957 ampere, okay, from this voltage source, and another voltage source is providing 1.168, as you can see over here. Yes, now you can see, then the total ampere current will be I1 plus I2 0.8957 plus 1.168, then it will become 2.06 ampere. Okay, so you can check in multi-sim software the total current. Okay, it is showing 1.168 ampere, and it is showing 891.296 milliampere. Now you can check the total ampere current by superposition theorem. Okay, this is the superposition problem. You can check the when you will run from here. you can check the total current will be 2.06 ampere in this 1 ohm branch. So this verifies the superposition theorem, guys. So guys, that's how you can solve the superposition theorem problems. Okay, whether there are current sources, voltage sources, too many sources, you can find out the value of current or voltages. So guys, that's it for today, and we will meet in our new video tutorial session of basic electrical engineering. So till then, goodbye guys.